Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for the end of February into March of 2023. My name is Tia and this is Soul Serenity Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you know when my next videos are released. If anything resonates with you with this reading, please comment below. I love reading comments and I do try to respond. Lastly, I'm currently not offering personal readings, but I'm hoping that that'll change by the end of March. Right now I'm in the busy season of my job, so it makes it hard. I'm working a lot, but I do want to be able to offer personal readings again pretty soon. So with this love reading, I will be looking at it'll be three separate readings here. I'll be first looking at a past person. This is someone that you're separated from or divorced from, their energy. And then the next reading, I'll be looking at a current relationship or a current person you are with. This could be someone you've been married to for 50 years, or it could be someone that you've been dating for 2 weeks. And then the last reading I'll be looking at is someone new who's coming into your energy here in the end of February going into March. And this is for the single Libras out there. Okay, the cards I'm using, I will be looking at overall energy of your person with the Wild Unknown Archetype cards. I'll be clarifying with the Urban Crow Oracle here. Definitely one of my favorite Oracle card decks that I own. And then I will be using the Hieronymus Bosch Tarot. This deck is, it's dark, it's insane, and it's pretty gruesome. So I do try to show the cards. If they're offensive to you, I'm not sorry. I do like using them, especially for the romance and love readings here. And then lastly, I will be clarifying with just a regular deck of playing cards. I already did pull the cards for the 3 piles other than what my clarifying cards are, just to save some time on this video as well. All right, Libras, energy of a past person here. Again, if this past person is someone that you broke up with, you're in separation from, this could be someone that you're divorced from. This is a person that you previously were in a relationship with and now you're not in a relationship with them anymore. So the card I got for this person is the Pilgrim. This is their overall energy, their archetype card. Right away, I'm getting that this person was flighty, that they looked outside of your relationship a lot for happiness and entertainment. I get that this person was always, I don't know that this person, okay, I don't know that this person was very happy. So they were always looking outside of your relationship. Like either they're looking outside of your relationship at other people to find happiness, or they were trying to do all these different things in their life to find happiness, because I feel like this person was not happy with themselves. This person, when you met them, they may have come across as being very happy and very like easygoing and, you know, all these beautiful qualities, but really it was kind of a front. I'm getting that this person, that's just how, I mean, they're a pleasant person. I'm not getting that this is a bad person. I just think that they weren't happy. And instead of internalizing why they weren't happy and processing it and trying to deal with whatever emotions were coming up or whatever situation or subconscious thought was causing their unhappiness, or, you know, even like how they were interpreting a situation in their external world causing them unhappiness, instead of going about it the right way, they just decided to look for happiness outside of themselves, outside the relationship. This person I almost get this feeling that they're very indecisive, that they're kind of all over the board when it comes to like what they like or what they do. One minute this person, you know, they're talking about how much they love their car, it's economical, it saves money on gas, and, you know, they maybe have like a Prius or something. And then all of a sudden, the next time you see them, they're driving around in this huge 4x4 truck that gets like 8 miles to a gallon, and to you it's like, this makes no sense. But to them, it's like all of us, like maybe they had some sort of outside influence, but it's like they saw a commercial or something, and all of a sudden it's like It's like, oh, maybe that will make me happy. I bet you, I see all these other people driving that vehicle and they're probably so happy, so I'm going to get that vehicle because that vehicle is going to make me happy. I mean, it's kind of a random example, but it's like that, where it's like what they think other people are happy, and so they're like almost like imitating them or mimicking them, like their actions or what they buy, like their behaviors, right? Like if their friend seems really happy and their friend is on a dart league at a bar, then this person, they may not even drink, but all of a sudden they're at the bar drinking and in a dart league, right? It's that kind of energy where this person, it's almost like it's this imitation game where they're not truly happy, but they pretend to be happy, and their pretend happiness is coming from imitating others, or just like they're very much a follower, not a leader. And I feel like they're just following what other people are doing, and that's how they're making these choices, and they think that that's going to bring them happiness, but it doesn't. I feel like you feel like this person this is a past person. So I feel like you guys, Libras watching this, that this person was in and out of your life a lot. Like they were in and then they were out, and then they were in and then they were out. Like this undecisiveness. Like they at one minute they're very happy with the relationship and they're gloating and excited to be with you, and then the next minute, like, you haven't heard from them in a week and they've disappeared, and you're like, what in the world? There's also a mountain on this card here, on this pilgrim card here on the bottom. And I almost get that this person may also be kind of competitive, where it's like they're always trying to climb a mountain to be better than somebody else. That's kind of how I'm seeing that, where, oh, so-and-so got this, so now I'm going to get that because I want to be as good as that person, or I want to be better than that person. So it's almost like, I don't know that they even realize that they're like that, though. I don't see that it's like purposeful. It's almost like this person is very influential, like a child who watches the commercials when they're watching cartoons on Saturday morning, and then like all of a sudden they want Lucky Charms. It's like that. Like they don't even know why they want what they want. They just want it. Again, I'm just getting this energy that they're easily influenced, and it's almost like ADHD, where they'll be focused on one thing, or like, oh, I'm gonna save my money, I want to pay off debt, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, squirrel, and they're like spending money on a yacht or something crazy. Like that's this person's energy. This is your past person's energy. Take it how it resonates. All right, the oracle card, the first one I got is Illusion. This is actually, I think, the first time I've ever pulled this card out of this oracle deck. I've never seen this card before, and I use this oracle deck all the time. This definitely is the energy I was picking up here, where their idea of reality is distorted, and they're like, how they see other people and thinking that other people are happy, that's a distortion as well, because you and I both know that not everybody is going to be happy all this time, right? Like, you see a picture of someone on Facebook and they might look amazingly happy, and maybe they're happy in that moment, but chances are they took a selfie and they smiled. Not that they're happy or anything, they just smiled for a beautiful picture, probably put it through some photo filters, make themselves look good so they don't have blemishes, like, and now this person, your past person, is comparing themselves to that, which is unrealistic, and it's not even real, because it's nowadays on social media and, commercials and advertising, everything is fake. And I just feel like your person, kind of falls for that trap all the time, where they think that other people are happier because they have A, B, and C, or because they do something different that, or they're doing something, or they're on a new diet, or whatever it is. And then your past person was like a follower, and they would just follow whatever the trend is, because they're looking for happiness. And what they don't realize here, happiness is inside. looking for happiness outside of yourself, like you're looking in this mirror, that's an illusion. You're never going to find happiness outside of yourself ever. And I feel like this person was just struggling with that. Next card is influence. Oh my gosh. I literally do not look at the oracle or tarot cards that I pull with this energy. I literally just pick up tell you what I see or what I'm hearing, what I feel, and then I do the cards. So obviously the influence, this person is heavily influenced by outside people, right? Again, I feel like they see that, they think their friends are happy, so they're going to do what their friends are doing, even if it's something that's completely outside of their norm, right? And it's almost like a peer pressure, because this influence card, it's almost like, hey, light up, bud, you know, because it's cool, but it's not even peer pressure. It's like they put this pressure on themselves to be like other people because they think they'll be happy if they're like somebody else, and instead of just being who they are and figuring out what makes them happy. This last card is release. And right away when I saw this card, I think your past person released you. I don't think that you left this person. I think this person left you, because this person either listened to somebody, was influenced by somebody, or they just came, like they just decided, you know what, like they were happy with you yesterday, but now all of a sudden today they're like, I don't know that I'm happy with this person. I don't know that I'm happy in a relationship. And then it's like they left. I feel like for some of you, this person left as soon as they came in. It was like this weird energy here. This person definitely has some sort of an identity crisis. I will say that. They don't know who they are. They don't have a solid grip on who they are or who they want to be. So they don't have a solid understanding of their own identity. And I don't even think this person knows who they want to be. They don't even have anything to strive for. They're just kind of meandering all over like a fish out of water. They're just trying to get somewhere more comfortable, right? Because obviously if you're a fish out of water, you're not very comfortable. You can't breathe. You're suffocating. But, you know, the fish flops around hoping that it'll fall back into water. I think that's what this person is doing. Like they're uncomfortable in the state of being that they're in today. Or when you know, at the time when you're in a relationship with this person, that they were uncomfortable with who they were. So they, you know, they started looking outside themselves for happiness and for some sort of fulfillment, and then they flew the coop. And I don't think that it had anything to do with you. I think this is just all this person, this like land of confusion. Let's see what the tarot says. First card I have, Ascent of the Blessed reversed. Rebirth, recognition, assistance, promotion. So yeah, this card was in reverse. So this is telling me that this person has failed to look within themselves. They failed to try to understand what the real situation is of why they're not happy, or why they're feeling lost, or like they're feeling like they don't have a direction. Instead of asking themselves like, what is it in their life that's making them feel that way and how can I fix it? It's like they've avoided it. They've run away from it. And guess what? I guarantee this person is still not happy. This person is still doing the same thing. Because I guarantee this person has not had a coming to Jesus. They have not decided that, you know, to try to find themselves. All right, next tarot card I have is Page of Coins. Upright, lack of financial experience, poor spending habits. I definitely was getting that from the beginning here. I think this person, like the example I gave where maybe they're trying to save up their money and all of a sudden they're buying a yacht or spending a lot of money. Or, you know, like one day they have a Prius, the next day they've bought this brand new truck that's 8 miles to a gallon. It's like, I see that this person is very focused on the material world and trying to bring happiness to their life through material objects. And you and I both know that that's not a way to find happiness at all. But this person is stuck in that kind of a loop. Or they were when they were with you at least. And the last card I have is Page of Books. Reading, learning, exploration, a new job. I do get the feeling for some of your people here from the past that they may have acknowledged their behaviors or how they were acting in the relationship or towards you, or how they're, you know, maybe a friend said something to them like, hey, why don't you look into this? Like, why you're feeling this way, or why don't you talk to somebody? And I think that they took that person's advice. It might have been even your advice, honestly. But I do feel like this person, like, calmed down enough to where they could start looking, you know, like trying to gain an understanding of what is happening to them. I don't think that they found themselves or anything like that. I don't think this person had, you know, I feel like this person is still struggling, still keeping up with the Joneses, still like, you know, trying to maybe one up or climb a mountain to keep up with everybody else in their neighborhood, whatever. But I feel like this person did have a moment of clarity at some point in time while you were still together. And maybe you thought, oh, this person is like getting it, you know, like, oh, this person's going to figure this out, or this person's going to go to counseling. Something where you thought that this person was going to get their shit together, but then they didn't. And then they were just like, oh, bye. I think my relationship's not making me happy. And it really had nothing to do with you. This is all an internal thing. All right. Let's clarify here with the playing cards. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about a past person here, February into March 2023? What does Libra need to know about a past person? Spirit, February into March 2023. What does Libra need to know? Let's see. What does Libra need to know about this past person, Spirit? Ton of clubs. There was a lot of burdens in this relationship, but I'm not getting that it's one-sided. I think you both were carrying a lot of burdens. This person was trying to find their happiness, but maybe trying to still make you happy or contribute to your happiness. But at the same time, this person was kind of all over. And maybe if they had a spending problem, you know, with this Page of Coins card here, then maybe you were left to fit the bill, and that was causing financial burdens on the household. However you read it, I feel like this, it was on both sides that there was burdens. That this was a burdensome relationship. I almost feel like there was it was a blessing that this person left, even though you may be upset about it or wanting this person to come back. I almost get that this is a blessing, because I feel like this person was very confused. Like their head was always in the clouds, and they didn't know where they were going, or that they were living in a fog. And it made your life hard because you didn't know what direction you needed to go into, or, you know, because you're trying to go in the same direction as this person, right? When you're living with them or building a life with them or married to them. All right. Spirit, how does this past person feel about Libra? How does this past person currently feel about Libra? How does this past person currently feel about Libra, Spirit? How does the past person currently feel about Libra? These cards aren't wanting to talk tonight. They see you as financially stable and giving. I feel like you help take care of this person. You may have helped them. So with this Jack of Spades, right away I was almost getting, it's like I heard Jack Black. And I was just thinking about how I think you helped lighten them. Like, this person may have been very serious all the time, and I think you were more joking. And you would try to lighten the mood and lighten the atmosphere around this person. And so I think this person sees you as like as a fun, communicative energy, like that you were really good at communicating and that you brought a lot of fun to the relationship, but maybe they didn't because they were much more serious. How else does this past person see Libra, Spirit? How else does the past person see Libra? February to March 2023. They're reminiscing about the good times. They're thinking about the past here. They may feel like they've made a mistake. All right, how does Libra feel about their past person, Spirit? How does Libra feel about this past person? How does Libra feel? 3 of Diamonds. I feel like you had to put a lot of work into this connection. You loved this person. There may have been financial stability in this connection at one point in time. There was a lot of passion in this relationship, a lot of sexual energy. But there was also a lot of sadness. And I mean, I feel like you still care about this person, and there was potential here, but there was also, like, you had to put a lot of work in. And ultimately, I feel like this person leaving you and walking away left you really sad. All right, let me see what this Joker is, because either this is that you felt like after this person left that you had to start a new journey and you had to figure yourself out. I'm getting kind of a two scenarios. Or you're really wanting to have a new beginning with this person. You really want this person to come back. Which I see this person reminiscing about you, but I don't think that they're coming back. What's the advice here, Spirit? What's the overall advice for this past person? What should Libra do in regards to this past person? What should Libra do? What should Libra do about this past person? Okay, well that's like half my deck. But these 2 cards came up. Alright. So I'm getting that you need to make a decision about this. I feel like I'm almost getting the vibe that you need to be strategic and I'm almost getting that you need to plant your seed somewhere else. Like, you need to think about this. Because I feel like you're in your head. Like, I feel like, Libra, you're wishy-washy about this past person. Like, part of you wants them to come back and you want to reconcile with this person. But then part of you is like, but there's 5s here, 2 5s. So there's a lot of difficulty. 10s, which are completion. So you feel like this has run its course and this was very difficult. And maybe that's not the best case or the best option here. So I'm almost getting a feeling like you need to plant your seeds somewhere else. Like you need to plant some new seeds, like and you need to, I feel like if you're looking at honestly, for some of you Libra, if this is a newer like breakup or separation, I kind of get this energy that you're debating if you want to go back to this person or if you're better off just being single. And I'm kind of getting this vibe that you need to plant some new seeds in your life, like some things that are going to be make you happy. And I don't see that it's around the relationship. And I'm also getting that you need to be strategic and you need to do what's right for you, not what's right for the relationship or what's right for somebody else. All right, Libra, that's the reading and advice I have for you for your anyone dealing with a past person. Thank you, Libra. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment below if anything resonates, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys. All right, second reading. Hello, Libra. This is the reading if you're currently in a relationship with someone. Now, you could have been dating this person for years, months. You could be married to this person, but it's someone you're currently in a relationship with, an actual relationship. So their overall energy here with the archetype card I have is shapeshifter. This is almost similar to the first energy I got, different but similar. I feel like your person's having an identity crisis, or they're feeling lost. This person that you're in a relationship with right now could be like a midlife crisis. It's like they're not happy with who they are, so they're wanting to change, or they're like disappointed in themselves. They're disappointed in their life. It could be that they're not happy with their body. Maybe they let themselves go, or maybe they're not happy with their job. They thought they had more potential, or that they could have done better for themselves. They could be not happy with the relationship. Maybe they had different expectations and you're not meeting their expectations. I get that this person's in and out of the relationship too. Like they have one foot in, one foot out. Like they're ready to bolt at any time because they're just not. This is like a very self-centered energy. They're very focused on themselves, and they're trying to figure out what's going to make them happy, or what's going to help them feel fulfilled in life. And so like with you, I feel like that there's an issue where this person's like, it's like they're confused and they don't know if that confusion is coming from your relationship or from their job or from something else, and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out what this is, but I feel like they're trying to for some of you, I feel like this person is trying to like change who they are. They're trying to, like, it's almost like a people-pleasing energy where they feel like they're not good enough for you, or they're not good enough for somebody else. And so they're like morphing and changing and trying to be what they think other people want them to be instead of just being themselves. All right, Libra, let's see what the Oracle has to say about this. First card I got is routine. I almost get this feeling that this person is kind of sick of the same old, or they're having issues fitting in. Maybe this person's having issues fitting in at work, or fitting in with like other soccer moms or something like that. I just feel like there's this discontentment with what they do on a daily basis. And obviously it doesn't make them happy. Maybe they feel like they don't like who they are in your relationship. Okay, I'm almost getting this energy. It's like they're at a crossroads, and it's like they should go left, but then they go right instead. Or like it's like they're making these random decisions that are, what is that? Why am I seeing that? I feel like they get so lost in their head. Sometimes they don't know which direction to go, or where they should be going, or where they are going. But there's definitely this energy where they're discontent with their day-to-day life. They're not happy. They may be trying to reinvent themselves. And, you know, like in that process, they're making different decisions that they normally wouldn't make. But I think it's just adding to this like fogginess or confusion that they're in, where they're not, because I just keep feeling like they're not content. And honestly, now that I'm looking at this card again, I see all these like little pieces, these random pieces in here, and it almost reminds me of like that they're taking bits and pieces of like themselves from their history, and like other people, maybe bits and pieces from their friends and family, and like they're trying to mold this into their identity, but it doesn't mesh up. And so like I just get this vibe that they feel like they should be one way but they're another way, or they should do this but they're not, or they, you know, they could be doing this but instead they're doing something else because someone told them to do something else and they thought that was going to make them happy, and it's not. Whatever it is, whatever the situation, please take how it resonates. But I just get that that they're done with this routine. They don't like how their life sits right now. All right, next card I have is Territory. I almost get that this person's thinking a lot, daydreaming even, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. Because if you look at this, there's this divide in this card, and the city is literally the same on both sides here. And you know, this is like a common misconception. Like, people look at social media and they look at other people's lives and they think like, oh wow, that person's happy. Why can't I be like that person? Why can't I be happy? And really, it's all fake. It's not real. Like, you're not going to find happiness on the other side of the train tracks or on the other side of the fence. It's not greener on the other side. Happiness is inside. It's like gratitude for what you have. It's you know, appreciating your hard work and your sacrifices to be where you are today. I almost feel like this person's mentally mixed up too, because there's so many birds. This is very similar to the last read I did with the past person. Both cards have a ton of birds, and to me that's just telling me that this person has a lot of ideas and thoughts in their head that I feel like it's this energy of like all of these birds flying in all these different directions, and they have these ideas of what they could do with their life or who they could be, and you know, maybe they should be more like this person, or maybe they should be more like that person, maybe that'll make them happy. But it's like this, it's a cluster bang, and they're in their mind more than they are taking action on this. Last card I have is Upheaval. So to me, this tells me that this person may have entered a relationship with you thinking that they would be happy, thinking that it was actually what they wanted. It could be that maybe they left a relationship because they thought a relationship with you is going to be greener, right? Like greener on the other side, and it wasn't. It could be that they've come to a realization that really the grass isn't greener on either side. Like, the grass is only green if you see that if you make it green, you know. You have to water your grass. You have to take care of it to make it green. You can't just leave your yard that you've neglected, go to another yard, and expect it to stay green. It's going to get brown too, because you're going to do the same thing you did at the other yard where you're not watering it, you're not fertilizing it, you're just not taking care of it. And that's I think this exact same situation here with this Upheaval card, where stuff didn't pan out how they thought it was going to. They envisioned their life that it was going to be better. Maybe they thought you were their dream person, you were their dream come true. You were their happily ever after, but instead, like, it didn't work out because it didn't work how they thought it was going to work in their mind. And it just I feel like there's a lot of chaos in your relationship with this person, because you probably don't understand what this person was going through or what they are going through. You don't understand that this person is so conflicted with their life and who they are. They might not even know who they are. They might be trying to figure that out themselves. But I feel like they did figure out that being with you is kind of going against what they want, or being with you is not. It's like this energy where they thought being with you, the grass is going to be greener, and it's not. So I almost get this energy of that there's a lot of chaos and fighting. I think this person doesn't want to leave you. They want to make it work because now they're in this situation. But I feel like there's a lot of conflict in your dynamic, because this person is lost. They don't know who they are. They're trying to people please. They're trying to be who they think everyone else wants them to be. I get this energy that this person is kind of pulled in all different directions. And it's just too much. I feel like if this person isn't going through a mental breakdown or hasn't gone through a mental breakdown recently, they're going to be going through a mental breakdown here. There's so many freaking birds in all these cards. This is a lot of, I feel like this is a lot of self-criticism and a lot of self-conflict here. That I feel like they're beating themselves up for things not working out, and possibly they have an issue with feeling like they're not good enough, which is why they have this shapeshifter complex. That's why they came up as the shapeshifter as it is, because they're having to change and be who they think other people want them to be, or they keep changing their identity. Maybe they keep changing their values. Like maybe at one point in time it wasn't okay for them to do A, B, and C, or maybe they thought it wasn't okay for their partner to be a certain way, but now it's like okay, like, you know, because it's acceptable because other people have relationships that are like that, so now it's okay. But there's this chaos. Like I feel like they're taking all this outside influence and they're trying to use that to make decisions, but those decisions don't fit with who they are. It's like the outside world conflicts with what they think they should do, but they're like, okay, should I do what other people would think I should do, or should I do what I actually want to do? That's kind of the vibe here. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. The first card I have is the Surgeon. This came up in reverse. Health, removal of blockages, unnecessary worry. This obviously came in reverse. This person could have some sort of a health issue with, like, just with all of this. This to me, just seeing these three cards together, it's like gonna give me a panic attack. This is so much anxiety. This person has a lot going on in their head. And I feel like this person, it's almost like they're just going to keep moving forward. They're just going to keep pretending that everything's okay. I feel like you're going to have a hard time getting this person to admit to all of this, to feeling a type of way or anything like that, because to them, this is like normal energy. I mean, it might not be normal for them right now, but I kind of get the vibe that they're thinking, oh, well, everybody goes through this kind of stuff. Everyone goes through, you know, confusing times and stuff. But this is just mental chaos. This is like a breakdown about to happen. And this person's not acknowledging that they're feeling these things or that they're thinking about these things. Table of Plenty reverse, success, food, rewards, capitalism. I feel like this person is not feeling satisfied financially, and maybe that's what's adding to this too. And maybe they thought being in a relationship with you is going to be good because they thought they would maybe get some sort of financial stability from it, but they're not. That is like legit the energy I'm getting here, is that there's a level of instability here, and this person doesn't like that. They may be trying to find a stable ground because I feel like they are not stable right now. Not mentally, not emotionally, maybe not financially. And that might be why they are with you. They thought you would bring some sort of financial stability to their life, but that's not the case. And they're not bringing financial stability to their own life. Last one I have is Queen of Books upright. Intelligence, advice, intuition, observation. This person is very intelligent, and that's maybe why they're in their head. I get this feeling that this person's very quiet. They're very observant. They're very, like, well educated. I feel like they're very misunderstood, honestly. And I feel like they're very lonely and they have no one to talk to. And they don't want to talk about all this stuff going on in their mind to anybody. They don't want to let anyone know how they're really feeling. Maybe it's one of those things where they, you know, they weren't allowed to speak as a child. Like, you know, that they felt like their words weren't important enough to speak. So now they don't speak as an adult. I still get this vibe, though, that this person is like looking at everyone else around them who's happy, who's who's maybe successful, making more money than them, or are in successful relationships, and this is really bogging this person down. I literally think that this person's going to have some sort of a mental breakdown, or some sort of an anxiety attack or something. There's something like on the verge of, I'm definitely feeling that's something that could happen with this person. All right, let's see what the playing cards have to say. All right, what does Libra need to know about their current person, or person they're currently in a relationship with here, Spirit? How does this person currently feel towards Libra? How does this current person that they're in a relationship feel towards them? 9 of Diamonds. They see you as financially independent. They may see you as being financially successful. Or that, like, you got your shit together, that you're stable. What else, Spirit? How does this person see Libra? How does this current person see Libra, Spirit? They see you as an option. I feel like they're unsure about your relationship. If this is a newer relationship that this person and you started, I feel like this person is maybe in contemplation if they want to continue on with this or not. If this is like a newer relationship. If not, if it's not a newer relationship, I feel like this person's maybe trying to envision how they can fix things, or how they can make something better, or how, you know, like, I think they're trying to plan or scheme a way to stay in this relationship, even though it's chaos. I have the 6 of Diamonds here. So that I feel like this person is willing to contribute to the relationship. And this may be something that you guys need to talk about, where this person maybe hasn't been contributing, like they've backed off. They're like in this observation mode. They're in their head, and so maybe you're contributing a lot more to the relationship than they are. But I feel like they want to contribute more. But then I have the 7 of Clubs, and this tells me that this person's very defensive at the same time. They want to contribute to this, but then they're going to put a wall up and seclude themselves from you. They want this to continue, but like, I literally only have Clubs and Diamonds too for this clarification. I don't have Hearts, so I don't have anything that shows that this person has feelings towards you. And I also don't have anything with Spades, which says that this person is actually going to communicate with you. This person just sees you as financially stable on your own, and they would like to contribute financially, you know, in the material world. They see you as an option, but they are defensive. And I don't think this person is going to open up and tell you what the hell is going on in their mind. How does Libra feel about this current relationship? How does Libra feel about this current person, the shapeshifter? How does Libra feel about this current person? How does Libra feel about this current person? Five of Diamonds. You are leaving this person out in the cold, or you want to leave this person out in the cold, or you feel like this person has left you out in the cold. It could be this lack of communication. I'm definitely feeling that there is no communication here whatsoever. Or it's like very poor communication, that this person's not opening up and telling you what's actually going on. For some of you, I feel like you do want this to work out and you'd like there to be a new beginning with this person. For others of you, though, I'll see what comes out next to this ace. But for others of you, I think there's going to be that you need to work on self-love yourself. Because I feel like this connection may have made you second guess your value and your worth, because I feel like this person hasn't emotionally connected to you like maybe you expected. This person broke your heart with the 3 of Spades. 6 of Spades, this is, again, a card about moving away from a situation, moving into calmer waters. Another 5, this is sadness and disappointment. 2 of Spades is you having to make a decision. 8 of Hearts is you walking away from this. So I have leaving this person out in the cold, working on self-love, because I'm definitely starting to feel like that's more of the case where you need to work on your own self-love. This person broke your heart, so you're moving away from them. Sadness with that this isn't working. And then that you have a choice to make, but then you're, again, 8 of Hearts is all about like just leaving all the cups, leaving all the full cups of love and just leaving the situation. And the last card I have here is the King of Hearts. I feel like you put your all into this situation. And I have 4 heart cards here for you, Libra, of how you viewed this person. So for you to be upset and sad and having to walk away from this situation, and I feel like you got to work on your own self-love here. That tells me that you were a very loving, supportive person, but this person did not communicate. And you also have the communication cards here too with the 3, 6, and the 2 of Spades. This person did not communicate with you. They were much more focused on their material world. I mean, they look up to you. They see you as a good option, as a positive choice, but I feel like you guys are on 2 different playing fields, honestly. And I'm not even going to get advice, because if you're feeling like you need to walk away from this, you need to leave this person out in the cold, moving away, sadness, leaving a situation behind and walking away, making a decision here, you're heartbroken, you want a new beginning, probably somewhere else, that's your answer, right? If that's how you feel, that's probably the steps you need to take. That's probably the actions you need to take moving forward with this person. Because I don't see that this person is all lovey-dovey for you. I don't see any heart cards here where this person has their heart invested in this. All right, Libra, that's a reading that I have for you for current person. If it resonates, please comment below. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys. All right, Libra, last reading. This is for you single Libra people out there. This is about a new person coming into your life here, the end of February into March of 2023. All right. So the archetype card for overall energy that I got for your person is the Sword. I actually really like this card. First of all, this person's a badass. This person is the epitome of strength. They are strong. I feel like this person has survived a lot of stuff. They've experienced a lot of things. Like, I just keep hearing that they've walked many moon. Whatever that means to you. Like, that's what I keep hearing. They've walked many moon. Like, I feel like they've journeyed a lot. Like, internally and externally in their life. There's a lightning bolt here that tells me that this person has gone through some towers in their life. They've experienced a lot of stuff, and they've battled through everything. This person's a beast. I feel like this person's very much in control of their life, of their situation. If something shitty happens, they're on it. They're going to fix it. They've been through so much stuff. I feel like this person feels a need to control their life. They probably control their job, they control their household, they control their environment, they control the people in their life. And because there's this sword here, I'm almost getting the Queen of Sword vibes where this person, they'll tell you how it is, and they will cut you out of their life if they think you're toxic. There's no issues whatsoever with them, you know, doing what's best for them. I feel like they've walked enough. They've walked through so many moons, many moons. Like, they've lived through so much stuff that, what? They've lived through so much stuff that they're doing, I feel like they're looking out for numero uno. They're looking out for themselves here. They're wanting to do what's best for them. And my dog is under the table, so he's in agreement with me. All right, let's see what the oracle says. First card I have is Soar. This is so cool. Very independent person. I will say that. This person, okay, only crow on this card. This person is very independent. They dance to their own beat. They live by the beat of their own drum. They're very unique and different. I keep getting the feeling that they almost live at a different altitude than you do. Like this person, it's like, you know, everyone else is at ground level here, or like in the trees, you know, the birds are living in the trees, and this person is flying. They're soaring above the clouds. They're soaring where, you know, they get full sight of the sun. To me, that tells me that this person is guided by faith. This person may be spiritual. They have lots of hope. They've been through the ringer, but they are all hope. They live by hope here. Like hope of a new day. Okay. If this person is struggling with anything, they bring sunlight to their own life. They bring light to their own situations, and they fix them, and they bring light to their own life. Again, it's very independent. It's like they can take care of themselves above and beyond. Like, they really don't. I don't think this person needs anybody in their life, honestly. And I also get this vibe of freedom and like that they're free, that they enjoy freedom. They're, you know, like to me, a bird in flight is like all about freedom, like freedom of choice, freedom to be who they want to be. And I just keep seeing, like, there's a sun here and a sun here. This person may be on the search of finding their happiness too. I keep hearing something about a new day. Like it's like optimism for a new day. So even if they're going through something really hard and they're battling through it, because I feel like this person is like a warrior. They battle through everything. Like they still have hope for light of a new day. Okay, what's the next oracle card? Freedom. Huh, how ironic. How ironic. I was definitely picking that up. Again, this is like very similar energy to the Soar card. Look at this crow is soared up higher, has flown higher than the other birds in the card. There's like this, the sunshine is behind them in this card. This person may create their own happiness. They may be a creator of some kind. Like they could be like an artist or a writer or a musician. I definitely get this energy that I keep hearing that they march to the beat of their own drum. Like they kind of have their own way of doing things. They have a unique perspective. It's so funny because I keep feeling like this sword card is it's like the Tower card. That this person has gone through some shit, but this person is like so positive and optimistic and guided by the sun. And in tarot, the sun is one of the best cards you can get. It's happiness. This person is on a quest for happiness. The last card I have is Ghosts. I mean, this card makes sense because if you look at the card, the Swords card, I mean, that means that this person has fought a lot. And I definitely get the feeling that this person has been through the ringer in life and they've had to fight for everything they have. So I feel like this person probably has a lot of demons. You know, they've dealt with a lot. And I don't think this person's going to be forthcoming about some of the stuff that they've experienced or lived through. Or, you know, like, to me, this ghost card, it does remind me of military. So this could be that someone has had some experiences in in military that haunt them. But yeah, the ghost card is all about being haunted by your past. So even though this person is on the search for happiness, they're soaring above the clouds. They're very free. They're free in the physical world. But in the mental world, they're being chased by ghosts. They're haunted by their past. Okay, let's see what the tarot says. First card out, I have Baron of Skates. Troublemaker, confidence, fun, and enjoyment. And this is upright. I do think this person is very confident in who they are. I mean, they have to be if they're on their own, doing their own thing, dancing to the beat of their own drum, right? It's almost like they make their own music. This person may have a bit of a childlike quality to them too. Like, I think that even if they've gone through this dark stuff and they are being chased by ghosts here, I think that they're on the search for this happiness, this warmth of the sun. If you look at the traditional sun card in tarot, there's like a cherub on a horse, and you have the sun, and this cherub is happy, and that's all about childlike splendor. And this person may be trying to find that again in themselves, like, you know, to live like a child, to be fearless and free and liberated from, you know, maybe the expectations and limitations of everyday life. Next tarot card I have is Ace of Swords upright. This is all about communication. I feel like this person is going to be open to communication. You may have a different point of view from this person, because I think this person has very different experiences from you. So I think there may be some difference of opinions. It could cause some conflict. But it also says victory on this card. So I feel like whatever communication you guys share is going to be, I think it could grow into something more, right? It could grow into an actual relationship. I mean, this person's very independent and alone, a free bird, right? Just like Leonard Skinner. But deep down, this person is looking for their sun. They're looking for their happiness and their fulfillment. And I think communication with this person is going to lead to some sort of victory in a relationship here. And I don't think this person is going to be afraid to open up about the past. Last card I have is Queen of Skates. Gossip, new information, and rudeness. This is upright as well. This person may not realize that they come across as rude sometimes. I feel like this person is like, they're so independent and so self-reliant that maybe it's hard for them to open up to other people, or you know, I feel like they're very much a hermit, or, you know, that kind of energy, hangman, where they kind of keep to themselves. And I feel like if this person does communicate with you and they open up, they may come across as being rude or crass, or maybe like like maybe they'll come across as kind of selfish or self-righteous even. The other thing with this card is that I feel like you will learn something from this person, or this person's going to learn something from you. That there's going to be some sort of, obviously there's communication here, right? So I think that there's going to be like a swapping of information. You may even end up helping this person heal some of their stuff with their past ghosts if this person opens up enough. All right. What's the advice that the cards have for you, Libra, with this new person coming in? Spirit, what does Libra need to know about this new person coming in February and March 2023? What does Libra need to know about this person? What's Libra need to know about this? What else does Libra need to know about this person? I have the Three of Spades. This person has had their heart broken. Three of Spades is like the Three of Swords, and that can indicate that this person may have been cheated on in the past as well. Like there's third party, and something like that, where this person, and maybe that's why this person's a loner. They have issues trusting others. Because if you look at all the cards, there's like one figure in like each of the cards. Even the ghost, oh, I guess this one, the freedom one, there's other ones, but like they're breaking away from other people. They're breaking away from other people to be on their own. Like these are all very independent energies, and I feel like this person, if they've been if they were a part or a victim or a part of some sort of a third party situation, I feel like they, you know, if they were hurt by that, they could be choosing to walk a path or be on their own. I also have the Eight of Spades here. Those two Spades cards right off the bat, those are swords. And then we have the Ace of Swords here. So this person is very logical, mental clarity. Five of Spades. But with the Ace of Spades, this person is maybe fearful to have some sort of relationship or new beginning. Again, if they were hurt, if they've just came out of some sort of relationship where there was some sort of betrayal or cheating, you know, they may be worried that, or maybe afraid to enter into another relationship because of that. And then with the Five of Spades, this person is trying to be strategic in their life. They're trying to put themselves on a winning path, maybe a safe path. Anything else, Spirit, here that Libra needs to know about this person? Seven of Diamonds. This person's willing to plant seeds with a relationship. They are willing to put in the work here. They do want to have something grow here. The Seven of Diamonds is the same as the Seven of Pentacles. That's all about like in the like building something in the physical world. It's about and then I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck, and I have the Queen of Diamonds too. That's definitely their energy. I feel like they're in charge of their finances. They're very very independent. It's no surprise. Queen of Diamonds is someone who's very independent. They take care of other people. They take care of themselves. They're pretty decent at managing their own money. With the Seven of Diamonds, so this is telling me that they're willing to put in the work into something new, that they're willing to build something new with someone, and that they're willing to kind of go into something new, a new life, a new job, a new relationship, right? Spirit, what's the advice you have for Libra in meeting this new person? What's the advice you have for Libra meeting this new person? What's the advice? Advice for Libra meeting this new person in February and March 2023. Nine of Diamonds. So this is very financial independence. I feel like you and them both are financially independent. This is going to move fast. Eight of Wands is fast. As if one of the fastest cards there is in the deck. This connection's going to move really fast. Three of Hearts. This is going to be a very fun connection. Very fun. Which makes sense because we have this card about fun and enjoyment. And this person's going to be very... I feel like you're going to be attracted to this person and this person's going to be attracted to you. And again, because I have the King and the Queen of Diamonds out on the table, I feel like this could be like some sort of a divine connection where your energies are matching. You guys may have a very similar past, similar background. You may be sitting in a similar financial situation. You both may be financially independent and able to take care of yourselves. So coming together then, this would mean that you guys could potentially have the 10 of Diamonds, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about a solid life, solid foundation. You know, that's having a happy home and everything working out beautifully. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below if you meet this person. All right. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.